Alright, so here I'm talking about molecules, moles, and gram worksheet. Now I did number 2 on the notes in the front page, and also on the back I did number 6. I'm not going to repeat here because it's like really long word, but the example here is very clear to show. So let me use the example to explain. That would be faster. Otherwise the video can be really long. Okay. So before I talk about changing between grams and moles, we use molecular mass. Okay, molecular mass, molecular meaning moles, mass is grams. So you can remember, okay, changing between grams and moles, we use molecular mass or molar mass. And we also learn between moles and particle, we use Avogadro number. Now at the back of the periodic table, the Avogadro number has the definition of particle per mole. And particle, same thing as molecule, atoms, so it's the same thing. So between particle and molecule, we use Avogadro number, 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. Now this worksheet, the A part is between, changing from gram to molecule. And then the back is from molecule to gram. So from gram to molecule, we have no way to go directly from gram to molecule. There's no one single conversion factor. We have to use moles. That means we have to change from gram to moles and then from moles to molecules. And the setup, the strategy is gram to mole is molecular mass, as we just explained. And then from molecules to, from moles to molecules, we use Avogadro number, as we explained. So here, question 1 is, how many molecules are there in 24 grams of FeF3? And I give you a reference answer. So there are 4 steps in this problem, in this worksheet. So step A is a strategy. So you write down what you start with. Okay, I start with gram, and I end up with molecules. So there's no direct relationship. I have to use moles in the middle, and then NN and AN. That's step A. Step B, since I'm using molecular mass, I'm go ahead to find out the molecular mass of FeF3, right? And the unit is gram per mole, right? Step C, we need to actually write that down, is AN equals to, okay, AN dot dot, put it that way, AN dot dot. 1 mole of FeF3 equals 6.02 times 10 to the power 23rd. Here, molecules, okay, molecules, FeF3. And then step D, we got to set up Superman. The beginning of the Superman must be one that you were given. So we were given 24 gram FeF3. And my strategy tell me that I have to change to moles using molecular mass. So I'm going to use this number, 112.85 gram per mole. So which should be on the bottom should be my gram on the bottom, because I want to cancel the unit at FeF3. So the gram on the bottom and 1 more on the top. Now this number comes from molecular mass. So we cancel the gram, we cancel the compound, and then I will end up with mole. And then from mole to molecules, we're going to use Avogadro number. That means we're going to use this relationship. All right. Now in this case, what should be on the bottom should be the mole, because again, I want to cancel the unit. I cancel the mole, I cancel FeF3. And then I will have molecules, FeF3 left over, which is what I'm looking for, how many molecules. And then you write it out, the math with the numbers, 24 times 1 times 6.02, divided by 112.85, divided by 1, and then the exponent on the side. Then you do the math, it becomes 1.28, ding, 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 times 123rd, and make sure this number is between 1 to 9.999. If not, you have to fix that. And then finally, we round the number and to 2 places. And then if you have exponent, you have to add or subtract. Go ahead to fix that. So number, unit, what it is. Okay, so this is the part A. And then the rest of the question on the front page is the same thing. Right? Now the back here. First of all, I want you to switch the part B and part C. Well, actually, even though you follow the order, it's the same thing. B and C, you can follow the order, but I will explain to you why I want you to switch that. Now B is between molecules and grams, so we do the opposite. We start from molecules, we need to change to moles using Avogadro number, and then from moles to grams, we're using molecular mass. So here's an example. How many grams are there in 7.50 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of H2SO4? And I give you a reference answer. So we first, step A, we need to write down the strategy. Now here the worksheet always have 4 steps, okay? So step A is I start with molecules and I'm looking for grams. So my strategy is molecule to moles to gram using AN and MM. Now step B, why I need you to switch the order. Like you don't have to switch the order, but some people want to follow the step. My step is I want to do the AN first, so that you can go ahead to write an AN. Okay, so my AN is 1 mole H2SO4 equals 6.02 times 10 to the power 23 molecules H2SO4. Step C is, since I have to find molecular mass, I go ahead to find molecular mass, and my unit is gram per mole. And then step 4, the D one, you can go ahead to set up Superman. At the beginning of the Superman is whatever you give it. Alright, so here I need to use Avogadro number. So I'm going to use this relationship. What should be on the bottom should be 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd molecules. Why? Because I need to cancel the molecules and H2SO4. So then 1 mole, alright, this 1 mole will be on the top. We cancel the molecules and H2SO4. Then step 2, from moles to gram, we're going to use molecular mass. So we're going to use this number. Alright, now in this case, my 1 mole will be on the bottom because I need to cancel the mole. So I set up the gram on the top. After they cancel all the unit, I have gram left over. Okay, good. This is exactly what I'm looking for. How many grams? So next is you write out all the numbers, just the numbers, and then the exponent on the side. Alright, and then this number is 122 something from the numbers part. Exponent is no more, cancel. And this number, the exponent is not greater than or equal to 3, or it's not less than or equal to -3. So you don't have to leave it scientific notation. Okay, you only leave in scientific notation when the exponent is greater or equal to 3 or less than or equal to -3. So this is not that case, so we can just leave this number, but we have to round it to 2 places. So then the answer will be 122.15 gram H2SO4. Now again, you must have answer, unit, what it is, okay, when you leave out the answer.